Hi, welcome back to Daytime. I am Car Evans, and I am here with Kemi King, director of Anansi v. Gods.
Yes.
That is the production.
Absolutely.
Okay, tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, Anansi v. Gods is it's kind of an epic, honestly. It's written as an epic. It takes place in like 3 different worlds. Yeah, it's like a 2.5-hour play. There's a whole lot going on. Yeah.
Where is this play being put on?
Yeah, so the play is happening here in Ottawa at Arts Court. We open today, actually, and then we run today till the 4th.
And Arts Court, that's at 2 Daly Avenue?
Yes.
And you have a matinee on Sunday
We do
at
have
1:30?
Yes.
Okay, so every other night it's at 7:30.
7:30.
So you said it's not just a production, it's an epic. Tell me about
it?
The epic.
The epic.
Yes.
Okay. So for our main character, Jack, the piece is like a coming of age story.
Okay. For
Anansi, the piece is a trial. And so it's an epic because it is like we work through so many different worlds, and then each of the stories, we talk about like African mythologies, Greco-Roman mythologies, and then we also like talk into like biblical texts. So all of these things kind of like merge in together in like times where we we've never had like Anansi the spider talking to like Eve, like from Adam and Eve, who are coming from very different parts of the world, honestly, and like religions and beliefs. So all of those things are kind of mixed, and I think it's like a really cool way of exploring even almost like diaspora and how the stories that we were told throughout like our parents or just growing up in the world or like being here in Canada, and then how that all kind of like coincides into what we may or may not decide to believe.
Wow. So it takes a little bit of all of the mythology. So you say Greek mythology, like biblical.
Yeah.
Biblical text.
Biblical text.
Yes.
Yeah.
A little bit of Norse mythology in there too. Like, is it just a little bit of everything?
Yeah, I haven't, like the main ones would be like Greco-Roman, African, and then like biblical text.
Okay,
yeah.
Biblical text.
Yeah.
And when I asked you about this before, you said it was about life choices and taking control of your own
narrative.
Destiny?
Yeah, narrative, your own destiny. So Anansi the spider, they come from, African mythology, from West Africa most. And so Anansi is a storyteller.
Okay.
And like the stories are found in his web. Anansi kind of was like a trickster character, so he's always getting in trouble. And so the entire trial is because Anansi has decided to help Jack, and the gods are like, we're not having that. This is not allowed. You've ruined someone's life for the last time. And kind of what we find out is that like Anansi has also helped the gods, but like for some reason, this is the thing that's gotten them really like worked up. And then so on that side, it's about like I've told stories, like Anansi has told stories, or I've adapted stories to fit like your narrative and what you want to be told. Yet when I do something, it's a problem. So then the problem is that he's helped Jack, and Jack is like this like queer black boy who is really just like living his life, but then someone really wants to out him, and Jack is like stressed about it. So Anansi is trying to help to give Jack ways out, but like it's not allowed. It's against the rules.
Okay.
So that is why Anansi then is on trial.
So there are really real themes in this work.
Yeah.
Like, tell me a little bit about, like, it's very serious. It sounds like serious subject matter.
Yeah.
And what is the goal with this production?
Yeah, I would say that like, honestly, at the end of it, the goal is so the playwright says something that I really love. The playwright's Paul Smith. He says that in life, you are dealt a series of cards, and you don't get to choose those cards, but what you do get to choose is how you play them. And that's something that I really love. So it's like, I would say that the goals and the themes of the work is for you to like know that even though you haven't been in control of your footsteps or everything that's happened till this day, you get to decide how it goes moving forward. Wow. Yeah, so really, really heavy topics in terms of what happens with like Jack's life, but it's kind of like balanced out with Anansi, who's this like trickster character who like makes jokes, and like we Like it's a little campy.
So it's deep, but it's light.
Yeah,
there's deep moments and light moments. So it sounds like a very full, robust production.
Yeah.
And tomorrow night you have a community night.
Yes, tomorrow night is our community night, and so we really wanted to, because the main character is, you know, this like Black queer boy. We really wanted to highlight like BIPOC and queer people, communities. So we have a night just for us to hang out and be in the space together, and like especially, you know, like in the times that we are in, you know, so that we can celebrate ourselves. And so we have a gallery set up with different art and different works that we've gotten from different artists in the community. So that's set up for that night. And so hopefully, yeah, it's just hopefully going to be really cool.
So it is for the 2Q plus. Tell me what it is.
Yeah, so like LGBTQ plus and 2Q or 2 plus. It's like really just like the queer community, and so like the particular acronym that we've used is to highlight like Two-Spirit and then trans communities, because you know there's a lot of politics. There's a lot going on there.
And it's amazing, and you're having a night just for that, and we'll see the artwork and have a great time. And again, your show starts tonight. And ends on Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. with a matinee on Sunday at 1:30. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.